So I tell a lot of stories. The one I'm about to tell may be the most important story I've ever told. So you've probably heard of the Greek philosopher Plato, but you might not have read his dialogue, The Republic. Plato ends the dialogue with a story called the myth of Ur is a Greek warrior, and he dies in battle. When his fellow soldiers take his body and put it on a pyre to be burned, they light the fire, and suddenly Ur comes back to life. When he comes back to life, Ur tells them that he's spent some time in the afterlife, and he's come back to tell them what to expect. Ur describes being led to a big field, and in this field there are 4 doors. 2 doors that lead into the sky, and 2 doors that lead into the earth. There are souls going into one of the sky doors and souls going into one of the earth doors. At the same time, there are souls coming out of one of the sky doors and souls coming out of one of the earth doors. The souls that come out of the sky door describe spending 1,000 years surrounded by beauty and joy. Likewise, the souls that come out of one of the doors in the ground describe spending 1,000 years surrounded by pain and anguish. Then Ur is led with the souls, regardless of what door they came out of, on a 7-day hike through a field. When they get to the end of the hike, they see a large pillar of light, colored like a rainbow, coming out of the sky, and surrounded by 3 women who are the sisters of fate. The Fate Sisters then helped all the souls choose a new life to live on Earth. Some of them chose a normal life because that's what they had had before, and they just chose it out of habit. Some chose a life of luxury. Some chose to come back as animals. Ur, of course, didn't choose a life. He just watched the whole thing and made note of what was happening. After the souls chose a new life, they were then assigned a daemon. A daemon was a spirit that would accompany them on their new life invisibly and help them to live it, to help keep them on track, help them do what they had chosen in the afterlife to do on Earth. So why is this story so important? I believe this story has the key to how we change the world. There are a lot of people really concerned with how to change the world right now, and they assume that the way you do it is by electing somebody different. And I dislike a lot of our current leadership as much as the rest of the world, but I am under no illusion that electing someone different from a different party is going to change the world. This story, you might look at it and think, oh, it's a story about how Plato thought life was after death. This isn't a story to tell you about what happens after you die. It's a story to guide you in how you live. And so he believed, and I believe, that we all are sent to Earth from wherever we are before with a mission, with what Carl Jung would have called a myth, what Joseph Campbell called your bliss. You have a reason that you exist. You have a reason for being here. And your conscious, your subconscious, and your subconscious is there to keep you on the path. It's your daemon. It's your daemon.